Alright, welcome back to Wind Waker. Last time I completed the Wind Temple. This time I've got a few more things to do. I'm starting a couple of side quests. One, of course, is, well, the Triforce Fetch quest, which now is the video I'm going to start it on. And I'm also going to be collecting the treasures from the last of the treasure chests that I got. The last of the treasure charts that I got. Because I forgot to mention that, yes, I was right. I did collect the last 2 treasure charts in the Wind Temple. And now it's finally time to discover them and see what they are. It's going to be great. But here I am at the Tower of the Gods. You want to go east 2 squares over to Thorned Fairy Island. And I'm going there because I have a treasure chart to collect. Of course, I'm only using 2 treasure charts because, well, that's all I have left. And both of the ones I'm using in this video are the ones that I got from the Wind Temple. So, I'm finally going to use them and get them done. So, I'm going to speed up this clip of me sailing. Again, I got turned around by those things. Again, it's fine. It doesn't matter if that happens. It just will turn you around. Now, there it is. This is, I believe, where I got one of the arrow upgrades, of course. But, alright, once you get there, go ahead and open up Treasure Chart 5. And as you can see, there it is, right there at the north. So, I didn't bother to speed up the rest of this here, but, I mean, you get the idea. It's just sail over to the island, salvage the treasure chest, and then you have yourself another treasure here. Although, you're going to like this one. This is not going to be rupees. But, well, the next one will be rupees, so get ready for that. I was close enough here, thankfully, so I was able to collect the treasure. And here it is. Like I said, you completionists out there, you're going to like this one, I promise. Look at that. It's a piece of heart, which means there's only one left in the entire game. And then I will have all 20 heart containers. I'm not getting it in this video though, so sorry. Now what I want to do is I'm warping to Greatfish Isle, and then I'm going to go south 1 square to the Islet of Steel. You may have seen it, and well, it does play a role in the Triforce Fetch quests, but I'm not doing that in this video. I'll be doing that some other time. But for now, I'm going there because, well, I have one more treasure chart that I have not used yet. So, I have finally collected all 41 treasure charts. And, well, now it is time to collect the very last of all of the treasure in them. So, it'll be exciting. Not really. It's just means you don't have to worry about something else anymore. Which I'm sure is great. You don't want to have to worry about that anymore. Because this treasure chart quest is honestly probably one of the most tedious things of this game. But it's fine. Open it up to treasure chart 35. And then this one right here is 200 rupees. I didn't even bother hiding it or avoiding spoiling it. Just because I really thought it's just no surprise anymore, and I told you I wasn't getting the last piece of heart in this video. But I will be getting the piece of heart pretty soon. Thankfully, I was able to collect that treasure chest without getting interrupted. It was great. Of course, now I'm going to warp again. This time I'm going to Outset Island, and then I'm going to go northwest 1 square to Diamond Steppe Island. You may have seen that place and then just never quite knew what it was for or how to even get onto the island itself, because there's no ladder or anything, or there's no stairs or ramp or anything like that. So you really had no actual way of getting on the island. But of course, now that I have the hookshot and I've completed the Wind Temple, I have a very easy way of getting on the island. So now it's no sweat. It's just northwest, so be sure to do that. Or for you Wind Waker HD players, you can already start going northwest. You don't even have to change the wind. I'm serious. You people will love Wind Waker HD way, way better than Wind Waker GameCube. And it's fine. Because, well, it doesn't really take all that long anyway. It would still be nice, in my opinion, just to have to not deal with it. It's also nice to not have to deal with a fish guy anymore. Except the only problem now is just, well, there's not much of this game left. So, I'm just collecting the last few things to do here in this game before I go and finish it. Alright, here we go. That's how you get on this island, in case you were wondering. Of course, if you get in this water, well, it doesn't actually take you anywhere, so you don't even, like, you see, look, you don't even go anywhere. But that's fine. I don't think you actually have to stand on this. I was just trying to see what would happen if you do. But I guess that just tells you, maybe makes it you able to reach that. I don't know. But using your hookshot on these trees is how you ascend. Don't step in that water though. Be careful about that. Just like the forest haven. Oh, and there was a blue chew there, but somehow I was actually able to avoid it. Okay. This is a very interesting one. This is sort of a maze. Not really though, but there are jars in here. You have to stand in them, and then, well, then it will take you to another jar. Do be careful here. There are floor masters in this room. So, you can hear them, of course, but there will be a few of them to fight. And what you want to do is not use your fire arrows, because again, for some reason that still isn't working. I was just really confused, and I was like, why are these torches here? I remember there are sticks. You see that? There's a floor master on the other side, but that's because, well, there's sticks right here, and this guy will try and throw the jar at me. I believe every single floor master in here is short-ranged, so do not get caught. Even though I think if you do get caught, it'll just take you to the beginning of this. It's not a big deal because I kept accidentally going the wrong way anyways. Just because, I will be honest, I do not know which one you're supposed to go in, so I let all of them free, just completely without knowing, but it's fine. It is apparently a maze of pots though. So up here, this isn't the right way, but this is a way you can go. There's just a chest. It has a joy pendant in it. Out of the many more that I don't need anymore in this game. That's fine though. So you can't actually climb over the railing to get back. You have to use the jars. And look who was waiting for me. But it's fine because I didn't get caught in this video. You look, I just went and freaked out with the B button here. It's fine. I'm starting to tolerate floor masters a lot more than I used to, but it was fine. Just really all I had, the only tip I have for you this is just explore, look around. It's kind of your place to discover things in here. I still wasn't sure where to go, but I still was able to do it. Yeah, I decided I don't want to do this, but then I immediately decided against it again. But as you can see, it just took this one just took me back to the beginning. So I made no progress there. I probably should have cut a couple of these, but I didn't. This one right here, I don't remember what it did. I think it did take me back to the beginning. No, it didn't. There you go. There are two floor masters here. Do be careful. I wanted to avoid them, but then decided right after that, whatever, fine, I'll fight them. But yes, be careful. Like I said, they are all short-ranged ones, so you have to be touching them practically to wake them up. Or they will try to grab a jar and throw it at you. Whichever you prefer, I guess. But this one had a stick, so I can use that. Again, I didn't know which one to use, so I just kind of used all of them, and this is one point here where I just kept using the wrong one and I kept going back to the beginning. So I did all of them eventually. You see that? Look, I'm at the beginning again. Well, I guess I can show off now with that which ones take you back to the beginning, but I haven't memorized an actual pattern here or anything. You don't have to burn the wood again, but all the enemies will come back if you go down one of these pots. All enemies will come back, but you don't actually have to fight again, which I think over here I just decided not to, and that's when I realized, wait a minute, I already went there, but I believe this one was also incorrect, so I went back to the beginning yet again. You see that? I was kind of getting frustrated, but it didn't happen too much more after this, so I didn't think it was worth leaving out of the video. So, but this is the right way that I have been going so far. It's fine. That one took me back to the beginning. And this one here, well, that one also takes you back to the beginning. I know, because I even used it once already. But I guess I just immediately forgot right after while I was recording this. So, I suppose I could have done without that. Maybe. That's fine, I guess. But, oh well. That's right, I think I did fight this one again. But there really is no benefit to fighting these things. And here I was really questioning which one I should use. But I believe the one to the left took me back. But this one did not. Matter of fact, this is the correct one. So here it is. There's a floor master right there. So kill it. You won't want any more of it. Yeah. This is a very interesting place, though. You can open these ones up if you want. There's actually one more that I forgot about. And then go head down. I think I actually just guessed it correctly. I went down the one on the left, and it dropped me right into the hand of another floor master here. But it's fine because, well, I didn't get caught. And it's pretty much the end here. This is what you wanted. This will start the Triforce fetch quest. And look at that. Actually, but first, this right here is a very interesting item. This is the Ghost Ship Chart. So if you open it and you go to, you can find it right here. It's actually at the very beginning. You press it, and this is the very most interesting way of telling you where the ghost ship is. In the middle, there's a circle showing the phase of the moon, and on the outside, it shows what island the ghost ship will be at, whatever phase of that moon. So you can find the ghost ship on pretty much any night, but you just have to pay attention to where it is on your map. The interesting thing, though, is you don't even have to look at the moon, because if you go into your map at night, it'll show you where the ghost ship is. And that's actually where I'm going right now. So, as you can see, I went out of the hole, and now I'm just going to go back to my ship. And, well, boat, not ship, but now I'm going to go tackle the ghost ship. And so to do that, well, I forgot how to play the Song of Passing. I forgot how to conduct the Song of Passing for a second, though, so thankfully I remembered. But now I'm going to go find the ghost ship. And it was actually on Bomb Island. I'm pretty sure it was just north of the Forest Haven. So if I open my map, yep, look at that. It shows you. You can actually encounter the ghost ship at literally any part in the game. On my Wind Waker HD file, I actually have already seen it. But if you go near it, well, then it just disappears. The creepy music still plays, but if you go close to it, then you can't do anything with it. But now that you have the ghost ship chart, if you go close to it, you have to basically run through the ghost ship, or we have to sail through the ghost ship just to actually go inside. But it's time to do that now. So I didn't even bother to change the wind because it was generally going where I needed it to. It was a little bit off, but it's fine because I left it anyway. Okay. It was northwest. Whatever, I could still use it to go north. It's fine. All I have to do is just speed up the video. That's all I have to do. So eventually it'll start to get all dark, and then you'll just have to look around. You'll see this very subtle image of a ship sail into it, and then it'll make that pot teleporting sound again. And I'm inside the ghost ship. And then you're like, whoa, wait, what happened to King of Reliance? And you'll notice that like basically half of the roof is gone. And then you come down here and you notice enemies are all pose and wizrobes. And there's a what is it called? The Stalfos. Again, be mindful of the pose as they can confuse you. That didn't happen to me again though, thankfully. I guess I'm immune to Poe attacks or something, but didn't happen to me. The Wizrobe will spawn enemies, of course, so be very careful about that. And of course you have a tiny light source, and you can use that to kill the Poe. Very nice. And I believe that one Wizrobe up there, I believe he spawned that Redead right there. Even while recording, I was like, where did that Redead come from? That was not there before. So shine some light on it, be quick, and it won't bother you. That's it. Now you want to kill the Wizrobe because it will... Oh, it'll get in the way unless you don't. So hurry up and get him out of the way. So I got him, and well, there are no more enemies in here now. So there's a ladder here, so I can finally go over to the chest, the prize. Like again, no more treasure charts because I got all of them already, which I was very happy to. But up here is the real prize you want for the Triforce Fetch quest, and that is because this right here is a Triforce Chart. However, the sad thing is the way these work, you can't read them yourself. You have to go and get them deciphered. As soon as you do that, then you will be kicked off the ghost ship, and it'll be daytime. Boom, it's like it never existed. Interesting way to go about it, but there you go. So I did that already, finally. Right, now this next location here is one that's probably been on your mind for a while, and well, it's finally time to go and see it. If you remember, a very long time ago, I went to Private Oasis, and I tried to get inside, but I couldn't because, well, didn't have the deed for it. I actually got the deed for it a very long time ago, but I never bothered to use it until now. So that's exactly what I'm going to be doing, because there is sort of secret area inside the little house on the island itself. So now I'm finally going to discover what that is, and it's rather creepy to say the least. I don't know, you'll understand once we get down there. So go ahead and swim on to the shore, and then I'm going to go inside the cabana. So the deed is in the it's in the delivery bag. Remember, Mrs. Marie gave it to me after giving me all of the joy pendants. I give her all the joy pendants. But there you go. Look at this. So, of course, all you have to do is just pull it out, show it to him. He'll criticize you, and then realize, wait a minute, you're the new master. That's exactly what I am. So, perfect. Now let's go ahead and... Now he'll let me inside, and the door handle is literally his hand. So, that's just great. And of course, look, you can see his back on the other side of the door. But this is a very interesting place. That's really our point of interest right there. Right there on the ceiling. You want to pull out your grappling hook, and I accidentally used it right there. But this is what we want to do. swing this, and that stops the fire in the fireplace. Oh, and you can do that. And if you look over here on the wall, you can see this puzzle, and that's actually what it's supposed to look like. You can play around with that if you want, but it's not actually for anything. And there's a whole bathtub in here. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, down the hole here. This is the creepy stuff now. So you're gonna need your skull hammer here and weapon, because there are rats here, so I'd advise you to watch out for them. And I wanted to try and shoot them, but it just would not work out. They won't bother you all that much. They'll take some rupees away. You see that? They'll take some rupees away, but you can just get them back. And it's not like it would really hurt me to lose a few rupees. And look at that, I just killed that rat without even realizing it. Perfect, okay. There are various holes that go down. Of course, if you're cautious like me, you will try and look down them before going down. But it's not really all that much you can see. That's where I came from there, of course. So that won't really take me anywhere. And I wanted to try and fight some more rats, but they're just out of my reach. Okay, jump down here. Of course, you see I wanted to just be cautious when looking down, but you really just can't. But down here, there's not really anything important except for these two holes here. Now they do loop and become the same hole, which I figured that out while going through here. But I didn't really know where to go at first, so I was just poking around a bit, checking this place out. It's fine, I was just trying to turn myself around. But you see, if you just keep going this way and then to the right, I was not sure where this would take me, but it just takes you to that other hole that was at the start here. So essentially I've made a loop, but I hadn't realized that. I thought, wait, did I discover a new thing? Then I realized, no, this is the same exact place. So yeah, this is another part of the game you could say I don't really know all that well, but it's fine. So I decided to go down this way instead. And in here, well, there actually isn't anything of importance in here. You can roll into the wall and you can get some rupees. That's all this is, just a room full of rupees and jars. No enemies in here, nothing bad. That's all. Nothing really of importance here, of course. So you go ahead and crawl through, and then I'll just explore, poke around. You'll find it. That's where I went to the other time, so going to the right there would not help me very much at all. Of course, I can hear the exit, which I am getting closer. This is another rupee room. No enemies in here, but a lot of rupees. So yeah, I guess maybe this is in case you get your rupees stolen by rats and then you want to pick up a few extras back. You can stop by in these rooms, so that'll help you. But where you actually want to go is through here, and then of course once you get here you make a right, and then here's the ladder to leave. So going under here will take you to this room, and there are two switches here that you need the skull hammer to use. Oh, I got now an interesting angle. Smack these switches and these doors are open. Watch out for rats. There's the exit. You could hear that thing as you were going down. Okay, now there's only one more switch to hit. And well, there are rats here too, which I'm sure you will love. They can't actually get me because they're down there. So that's not what you wanted. But you do want to drop down here. Oh, and look at that! I got hit while I was falling down. There. They're interesting. Here's another series of holes here. So I decided to take the one on the right. And good decision, because that is actually where I needed to go. I didn't even try and go to the other one just because I didn't know where it would take me. But this one right here, I went the right way. So just climb the ladder out through the top, and then there should be a switch around. Except this way, it takes you out to the real big room here. So that large switch right there is what you want to hit. And you can see there's another hole there, which is the one I need to go down. But all I will say is repair, or is it this one? Wait. Now I'm trying to remember. No, this is the one that I've been down already. So I don't need to go down there. But I did anyway, just to see what it was, and then I realized that, yeah, I was here already. So that's not really all that helpful. But the other hole is the one I need to go down. The other one, it does not have a ladder, so once you go down, you better commit. And do be careful, because, well, you will definitely be ambushed once you get down here. And I'll tell you why. You may have expected this, you may have not, but if you're feeling brave, go down the hole, and there are redeads, of course. There are 2 redeads. So I jump attacked them, and thankfully the sword hit him while he was screeching, so it stopped the screech. These are the only 2 redeads you'll find here. Yeah. We should not have to deal with redeads all that much longer. I know you don't like them. I don't like them either. Okay. It's fine, though. That's really all the enemies you'll have to deal with down here. Yeah, I bet you never guessed that this island had redeads on it. Yeah. I didn't either until I came here for the first time. I mean, the first time I really saw those there, I was shocked. I was like, why are there redeads down here? Oh, just freaked me out. But there you go. That's it. Now up the ladder. And, oh, this should look familiar. And it does. You need to conduct the Wind's Requiem here. If you remember, I saw one of these in the Tower of the Gods. Or I had to do the exact same thing. Because it's showing a symbol of wind. And there you go. There's a chest. Go ahead and open up this chest for your prize that I worked so hard to get. Very good. Another Triforce Chart. I only have, what, 6 more to get. Yes, that is the end of this part now. So that is it. Just go ahead and free yourself by opening this door up. Go ahead and free yourself up, and then go towards the exit, and then join me in the next video where I will be showing you how to get more Triforce Charts. You can play around here, I guess, a bit more if you want, or try the puzzle, but for the meantime, I'm just going to go. So, join me in the next video.